I am going to give you lessons that we have accumulated over the 30 years, or let's say 30 years was the beginning of level 1. But in the last 20 years, when we introduced the games, the different games, one being level 2, game of money, level 3, game of the rich. So in this game of money, we've mipla look lo all the different students that have come in, and then in recent times, when our students have reached 1,000 kina since 2018, when the first student completed this or reached this height. Over that time, over 90, close to 95 students have reached the benchmark of 1,000 kina. It's not a benchmark to graduate level 2, but it's the test of your human endurance, your personal power. Like the 4-minute mile, when they said nobody can run the mile within 4 minutes or under 4 minutes. Running. But some years back, this guy called Roger Bannister, as soon as he was the one that proved everybody wrong, that yes, we can run 1 mile in less than 4 minutes. Man, as soon as Mbrukin Miss Liberia, over hundreds of people have been able to do it. This was like the Mount Everest. But as soon as one person climbed it, Ogataman Lulu went up and said, okay, if he can do it, I can do it. And that's the same thing with 1,000 kina. Nobody thought it was possible. Everybody was struggling to make 171 kina. But when Florence Saya, when she was able to overcome that 1,000 kina mark, man, everybody else said, hey, there's nothing physically special about her. She's just like you and I. If she can do it, we can do it. And since then, close to 95 people have passed that mark. And because of that combined experience, these are the 5 lessons I'm going to explain this morning. So number 1, customer. Without the customer, you can't reach 1,000 kina. You cannot hit, our record with 10 kina is 7,000 kina. You cannot hit that if you don't have any customer. So the first thing is, how do you organize your customer? Here at HDI, you are taught this, not just to go and look for customer. The work smart way is, and that's what we're going to be doing with our classes starting next week in Work Smart, the mastermind, is how do you organize the customer to come to you? You are here sitting thinking, how do I look for a customer? Well, I have to go outside and put my banners up. The smart people, the work smart people, they organize the customer to come to them. And this is what you need to learn. The second thing, turnover over profit. The more, everything is energy. When it's moving, it's generating momentum, it's attracting. If you focus on turnover, even if you make 1% or 2% profit, a lot of people will be like, wow, it's a waste of time. But you look at volume, the more you sell, that 1% or 2%, some people become millionaires from just making margins of 1% and 2% on a product. So turnover our profit, because our working class education, the working hard thinking is that I must make profit. And so if I bought this biro for 1 kina, I must sell it at 1 kina 50. The work smart, he thinks, how can I sell 100 of this in a day? The work hard is thinking, how can I make 50 toya from this 1 kina, from this biro? So the work smart says, if everybody is selling it at 1 kina 50, let me sell it at 1 kina 20. Then he pulls customers from everywhere. So turnover over profit. Use of time. This and this come together. If you are not using your time, your 8 hours, your 12 hours, the people like, time is a resource that you can never get back, so why don't you use it, not waste it? Track and monitor, number 4. Always know where you are. If you know where you are, you know your headings, then the direction is clear. But if you're just doing it and there's no one to, or you don't know how to monitor it, you may hit the brick wall because it's not clear to you. And the final one is, again, probably the most important in all this. If all these steps you forget and you just remember the last one, which is adding value. If your product adds value and you use the principle of adding value back to your customer, 1,000 kina, you can make it in 1 day. You don't need 7 days. This is about working smart, and therefore I'm giving you the lessons from our students who practice. This is through practice, not in theoretical, just in theory. These are from the practical examples from what they've done, and this is the feedback we have got, and we've put it on.